it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, so please don't judge me for this next section of the video. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, as you've probably seen, we are getting prepared for our first family holiday, with me being 25 weeks pregnant, Oliver being 18 months old, and our first ever 4-hour flight with him. Not even travelling with a toddler, probably travelling with a baby, a toddler or a child for the first time abroad is so unbelievably stressful. I can't even tell you. If you are anything like me, the type of person that needs to be prepared for every single eventuality, then this vlog is for you, because I have written everything down, I've categorised it all. I would rather be over-prepared than under-prepared, and I know that some of you will probably watch this vlog and think, oh my goodness, what a neurotic mother. But then, one of my other mottos in life is, if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Everything down, like I said, into categories, starting with the airport. First thing I'm going to share with you is airport bag. I don't think I've ever shared this with any of you before. Used to be cabin crew. I think in America they call them flight attendants, but I used to be cabin crew for 10 years. 10 years. I really feel like it's given me the tips that are needed to see and help any parent through that first ever flight with their little one. I'm going to be using our everyday bag that we use for Oliver, because I know this bag inside out and it's so easy to do. Share with you, I think you need the things that I think that will help, and bargains that I found along the way to help all of us out there travelling for the first time. Biggest tip I can give you for the airport bag, especially when it comes to security, is to have everything all together in one place, so that you can just take it out, plonk it on the belt and let it go through that scanner. Because if you're having to go through multiple bags to try and find your liquid, to try and find your electronics, X, Y and Z, it's gonna get stressful, guys. It's gonna get stressful. So what I've done is I've got all of the normal items that I have in my nappy caddy. For example, your nappies, your wipes, your antibacterial wipes, etc. I've got the old trusty Calpol, because we all know when it comes to anything baby related, this can be our best friend. We use this if Oliver is having a really bad teething day, affecting him badly with the pressure. In the UK, you can take this through security as long as it's under 100 mils. So thankfully this is 100 mils, and I have it in my carry-on bag than in my checked bag, because if I need it, I'm gonna have to end up buying it at the airport and it'll probably be triple the price. So I've got Calpol, got my Pfizer, and guys, if you haven't got this already, where have you been? Our baby hygiene acquaint sanitizing water. You are going through an airport, not even through an airport, if you're going anywhere that's in the public, you need to get these. You can get like a pack of 3 on Amazon, quite cheaply actually. Again, a must have if you ask me. And then I've also got some little teething sachets as well. I'll try these first before we use the Calpol, but I thought just in case, I've got one for outbound and one for inbound. Now also inside of my nappy caddy bag, why can't I say that word today? Nappy caddy bag. Bottle for milk, bottle for water, because trick of the trade from when I used to do my flying days, if baby is struggling with their ears, the best thing they can do is swallow. Why is it 7:10 in the morning? I know. Give him some milk during takeoff to alleviate the pressure in his ears. Me being the, let's say, organised mother that I am, I don't really want to use the word neurotic. Let's say organised. I've got a new little bowl for him, which is really lightweight, and a little spoon and a little fork, so obviously he can eat on the plane. Actually popped all of those together in one place, because as I said, when I go through security, I can pull out my liquids, I can pull out my food bag, I can pop them on conveyor belt, and I'm done. The other thing that I have popped into bag is trusty old iPad and charger. because again, any electronics need to be taken out and obviously popped onto the conveyor belt to go through the security scanner. So I thought if I've got them all in one bag, I can whip them out, I can pop them on, and then I can shove them all back in once we've gone through security. They're about ease of life. So anything that is going to need to be operated in security, try and pop into one really easy carry-on bag. Biggest tip I can give you, just save any of the hassle. So guys, this next part of the video is kindly sponsored by Katie Loxton, and as you know, I adore Katie Loxton. I absolutely love their products. They are such good quality and the designs are just gorgeous that obviously I had to get a few bits for Oliver for his first ever holiday, and guys, just wait till you see this. So, first thing they kindly gifted me was cute little passport cover. Oh my goodness me. My first passport, and then it's got his initials. A passport cover with his initials on, which I thought was so cute. I thought it couldn't get even cuter. Own little personalised rucksack. Oh my goodness me. Look how cute this is. Can't wait to see him walking through the airport with this. Oh my. So you can either get the name stitched into the actual bag itself, or again you can get the initials. But I just absolutely love and adore both of these items. I just think they are so cute. Perfect for his first ever holiday. Oh my goodness. Cutest thing ever, quite frankly. The cutest thing ever. Now, as always, don't forget you can save 15% Katie Loxton products with my discount code, which I will pop on the screen for you now, and I will pop it in the description box below just in case you wanted to grab any of the little items for your little one's first holiday. But honestly, please take a look. They have the most gorgeous, amazing products, and get them. I just had to get them. Moving on to carry-on baggage now then. So this is the bag that I am going to be taking aboard with me for Oliver. Now I know you're thinking, why on earth have you got a whole tub of toddler milk and baggage? And the reason being, we're flying with TUI and you only get 10 kilos with their checked-in bag. So his food, I'm literally going to take on board with me because it will save space in his carry-on bag. Now, as you can see, I've literally just got some of his favourite snacks inside here. Now these ones I'm actually going to save again for when we get to the hotel, just in case he's not sure about the food when we're there. We are all inclusive, so hopefully there will be something that he likes, but I thought just for around the pool, I've just got him his favourite snacks, and then obviously just some summer puddings and his favourite fruity bars. I've also got him favourite porridge for breakfast as well, just in case there isn't anything that he really likes. The hotel that we're staying at though has a special kids section in the actual restaurant area, which is amazing, so I'm sure there will be plenty, but I thought just in case, I'm going to make sure that we've got some little bits and bobs that I know he loves that he can have to kind of tide him by throughout the day. Really easy, really accessible. Can grab any of this during the flight if he fancies any of it, just to kind of help alleviate any of the stress of him not wanting any of the food. Also in the carry-on baggage, there are a few things that I didn't really think of before I actually looked into travelling with a little one that I wanted to share with you. One of those being these little noise cancelling headphones to want to nap on the plane. It gets so noisy. There are trolleys clanging around, there could be other children running around, there are going to be other people talking, etc, etc. It's really hard for little ones to nap. These Carewear for Kids Bands headphones, and they were recommended really highly on Amazon actually. I can't remember how much these were, but again, I will pop them in the description box below for you. But I thought if he does actually fall asleep, because like I said, our flight's at 7:10 in the morning, I don't want him to then be woken up. Do you know what I mean? So I've got him some of these little headphones, but also these headphones, these little Paw Patrol ones for £12 from Primark, can you believe it? And they will easily plug into the iPad. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to actually use the iPad if I can help it. That is going to be a we're having a meltdown, we're having a tantrum, he's really not happy, he doesn't want to sleep, he wants to run around, because Oliver is a toddler that doesn't like to sit still, and I think this is one of my biggest anxieties when it comes to traveling with him. So we really can't get him settled, and he does not want to sleep. The iPad's coming out, guys, with Miss Rachel, and I don't think everyone on the plane wants to hear it, so I've bought these little headphones from Primark. As I said, £12, easy peasy. I've also packed a little blanket as well, so again, if he falls asleep, because he's under 2, he has to sit on either mine or Mike's lap. So I thought at least if we have one of his favourite blankets, he can snuggle into one of us and just have a little nap. I popped in some of his favourite books, again to try and use before the iPad. So I've got his 2 favourite books, got his little puzzle board into a bag. Told by every single mum or every single parent or every single grandparent, anyone who travels with little ones, the key to a successful flight is the art of distraction. If they won't sleep, the art of distraction is key. So I'm hoping with his favourite books, with his favourite puzzle, and last resort the iPad, actually successfully stress-free flight. Famous last words, Hayley. Famous last words. Forget, actually, make sure in your carry-on bag you've got a little, at least one extra outfit, just in case there are any accidents during the airport or on the flight. At least you've got one more option as a backup. So yeah, I recommend adding at least one extra outfit for your carry-on baggage. We've bought a really lightweight buggy to help us go through the airport, because we have the Mamas and Papas Acaro, and as lovely as it is, 1, I don't want it to get damaged, and 2, it's really heavy. So I was thinking maybe I should get something a little bit lighter, something that could possibly fit into the overhead locker, but if they won't allow us to get on board, then again it's just really easy and lightweight to carry. Joey Nitro Stroller Ember, $74.99. Ordered, it hasn't arrived yet, but I've actually ordered a little buggy bag as well, a really lightweight buggy bag to put the buggy inside, so that if we do have to check it in at the gate, obviously it's all together and hopefully it won't get damaged. It also has a really good on the buggy as well, so if Oliver wants to nap during the day, it looks really comfortable and it's got UV protection. So I thought, again, way easier than taking our actual Acaro buggy. Really easy, really simple to just through the airport, not too heavy, easy to pack away. Hopefully we can take it on board with us, but if we can't, get in at the gate. I wanted to share that with you before I move on. This category is going to be day wear and evening wear, and I've literally just got 7 day outfits, 7 evening outfits. I've also bought these cute little sandals. So I got these little sandals here, little socks from Bargains, £1.50. £2.50, and they come in these little colours of white, grey and beige, which I thought was sweet. And then I've also got some plain white socks. Vest wise, I popped to Primark and I bought some really cheap, affordable sleeveless vests, these ones here. And these were, how much were these? For 3 sleeveless vests, which I thought was really good. So I got 2 packs of those, and they were an absolute bargain. To show you this, guys, because it's so cute. H&M have the most amazing neutral outfits if you're looking for them, especially for boys. Head over to my Instagram because I did a whole reel of everything I've pretty much bought for him. As I say, this is from H&M. My goodness, look at this. It's like a little Hawaiian t-shirt with matching shorts. I can't. Day as well. It's a little hat, just a cute little hat. Now, this probably won't stay on his head, but I bought it anyway just in case. Everything down below for you that I can, but see, we've gone for the neutral theme pretty much throughout the majority of his fit choices. Let's talk about swimming now then. So those of you that have been around for a while, you'll know that Oliver suffers with really bad eczema, and I get really worried about the chlorine being on his skin and obviously protecting it throughout the day with sunscreen, because I don't want anything to flare up for him, bless his little heart. So when I was thinking about swimming, I've got 2 options. Now this is where my OTT might come in, because I know people are probably like, really, Hales, you've gone to this extreme. And yes I have, because I would rather prevent than cure. So in terms of swimming, I got him 2 little outfits. Now the first one, they're both from Boots, and I'm gonna be honest, they're probably a little bit pricier than I would have hoped for, but I got this one here, which is like this little top, which is got 3/4 length sleeves, and then it's got these cute little shorts to match, because the other outfit that I've got is an all-in-one, which is this one here. As you can see, it's a full bodysuit basically, so it covers all of his arms and all of his legs, and then it got a cute little cap to match, which I really like actually, because it's got the neck protection at the back. So I've got 2 options, and I thought as well, obviously one will be drying and then he can use the other one, but depending on how his skin reacts when he's in the pool will depend on which one I kind of use. I'm thinking, do I buy another one? And then I'm like, no Hayley, just stop, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna protect his skin and it's gonna help his eczema, then I don't mind. I'm gonna buy Crocs, guys. And then I looked at the price and I was like, his feet grow so quickly. Do I really wanna be spending that money when he's gonna grow out of them? So I went into Primark, because you know I love a little Primark haul, and I got these ones here. Now they pretty much look the same as Crocs. Again, they're kind of like the same design, but oh, they were a fraction of the price. These ones were £3.50. £3.50, and we'll probably throw them once we've been on holiday, but I thought for around the pool area, and they obviously go with this little outfit as well. Bargain. Oh, he'll even wear these that much, to be honest. It was just more of, again, a little protection thing when we're walking around the pool in the sunbeds, that he can have something on his feet. I've also got some swimming pants for him. Now I went for the ones from Boots because months, and we've gone for the 5 to 6 pants, junior ones, and they're the biggest ones that they do. They're like £3.99 for a pack of 10, whereas the Huggies were like £7.99 for a pack of 10, I think it was. Spend too much money and they do exactly the same thing. With the actual hotel that we're staying at, I think they've got like 4 swimming pools, one of which is a dedicated swimming pool for children and babies and infants and things like that. So I'm not necessarily going to use this next item in that pool, but I was thinking if we go into the bigger pools, because we all want to go in together, then I got this, and I actually use this for the first time Oliver went swimming, and it's really, really good. It's this little device that they can either sit up in or lay down depending on their age. I think this is only up to 18 months, which means we can just about use it still. But as I said, I used this when I first went swimming, and he really loved it. And again, it's really easy. You just can fold it up, pop it away easily into the suitcase. So I would definitely recommend a little flotation device. This one here is from Amazon. I'll link it down below, but it's really good for tiny babies and toddlers, so I would definitely recommend it. The actual sun protection for the Sultan Kids Protect and Moisturize 50+, and the reason being, they do a baby version, but it's not water resistant, and obviously he's going to be in the water, so I really want him to have some form of protection when he's in the water. So I got this one here, as I said, the Sultan Kids Protect and Moisturize Sun Care Lotion 50+. And this, touch wood, we used it last year, well, the baby version last year when we were here at home in the summer, and it didn't affect his skin with the eczema. So I'm going to do a little skin test on it before we travel, but if it's anything like last year, it's amazing. Could not recommend it enough. I got this cute little poncho here, H&M, and you literally just pop it over them. Really lightweight. It's got a little hood. Well, so obviously he can pop that on if he's feeling a little bit cooler, and I just thought it was a really lightweight option to pop into the actual suitcase rather than having a second towel and one of the ponchos that's a towel as well. So again, I will try and link this down below for you. I think this was $7.99. Really simple, easy option, especially if it's quite warm, but we still just want to add a little bit of protection. A poncho is the way to go. For around the pool area, and obviously when it's a bit brighter during the day, I also got these sunglasses from Amazon for infants. I'm just going to get it out for you. This cute little case, but also the reason I love them, they're not absolutely massive and huge. Also come with strap. So I know Oliver, and I know he will literally keep pulling these off every time I try to pop them on him. So at least with this little strap, to try and keep them on his head, because you can actually the strap if you want to. So I thought they were really cool, and again they go with the neutral theme. $8.99, and they have really good UV protection. I thought that was quite a bargain. This is where my OCD, anxiety-ridden motherhood worries come into play, and that is when we talk about toiletries and what to take, because one of my biggest fears is anything happening to Oliver whilst we're away, as in if he injures himself, if he gets poorly, sick, anything like that. I just feel like, as I said earlier, it's better to be over prepared than under prepared. So please don't judge me for this next section of the video, but I've literally researched into so much of what to take when it comes to kind of medications, trees, etc, etc. And what I wanted to say was, especially if your little one's under 2, it is actually quite limited, and we're very lucky. The hotel that we're staying at, they actually have an on-site pediatrician / doctor, so if anything does happen, you have someone who specialises in that. So I thought that was really good, and I'll be honest, it's one of the reasons why we chose this hotel, just for that added peace of mind. But for me, my anxiety, I had to buy these items that I'm going to share with you next, and some of them I didn't even think of. So I'm hoping that these will really, really help you if you feel similar to me and you just want to be extra prepared. First of all then, I actually bought these little bottles here. It's liquid, and these were 99p from Home Bargains. How good is that? And they're the squeezy little bottles, which are way easier than the other bottles that I'm going to show you in a second that I've bought. But for 99p, I thought that was an absolute bargain. Were perfect for saving space, because he only gets 10 kilos. That's not a lot. Also got ones here from Mark, and they were £1. Now I'm going to go through what's inside them in just a second. First thing that crossed my mind when I thought about going away abroad, we're only going to Greece, we're only going to Crete, but it was what happens if he gets bitten. Now I actually bought some antihistamine cream. I'm prone to getting bitten by mosquitoes, so I was worried that Oliver might be the same. And when I looked on the box, they're all over 2 years. So I did a little bit of research, and the best thing is lotion. Now this is brilliant for minor skin rashes, irritation and sunburn. So again, I thought this was a multi-purpose, really easy to use, really affordable option. Sunburn, if they get bitten, if they get any irritation like heat rash for example, you can pop this on with cotton wool directly onto the skin, or you can pop it in the bath just to try and alleviate that redness. So I would definitely recommend a mind lotion if you haven't already. Popped it into this little bottle here because I thought that was way easier than, again, taking the whole bottle and it being really heavy in his case. I've also got some washing up liquid and his vitamin water. Thinking, why on earth are you taking that liquid? And I've also got this bottle brush, because obviously he's still having his bottles and we need to be able to clean his bottles, and I thought instead of buying it out there, just take some with me. It saves money, it saves time, easy peasy. Now talking about allergies then, I get really worried about this purely because I obviously suffer with allergies, and I just think kind of anything can happen, to be as prepared as I can. So I've actually bought the Puritan Children's Allergy Syrup, which is fast relief from skin allergies, food allergies, hay fever, prickly heat, insect bites, pet allergies, itchy rash, chicken pox. It was a really good way to alleviate any of those symptoms that might come up, and it's for 1 year plus, so I know it's suitable for him, and it's just something quick and easy if he does have a flare up, and I know it will just ease my mind knowing that I've got something in his bag that I can just use really quickly. I have already a children's first aid kit. Now again, I got this one from Boots. Cuts, grazes, bleeding, bumps, bruises. Again, anything can happen when you're traveling with a toddler. The way if he falls over by the pool, grazes his knee, something like that, then I've just got a really quick, easy, simple way. Instead of having to go find a staff member, go to reception, go and speak to a paediatrician, XYZ, I've got it here ready to go and ready to use. This would be great for the room because obviously we're going to be having air conditioning on in our room. These noses can get really blocked and really stuffy. I just bought this as a precaution just in case he gets a little bit stuffy from the air conditioning in our room. Final pieces then for toiletries. So obviously I've just got his normal nappies, I've got his ash cream, I've got his teething powder just in case the 2 sachets that I've got isn't enough. And I've also bought, and I know this might be a little bit OTT, temperature gauge just so I can see how hot or cold he is during the night, because I don't want him to overheat and I don't want him to obviously be too cold either. So I thought, again, just for peace of mind, I'm going to take this with me. Toothbrush, toothpaste, and then that is pretty much it for the toiletry section. Obviously I've got the pampers here as well. I've only bought one of those and I've only bought 1 pack these as well because I thought that would be enough. I don't want to overdo it too much. As Mike keeps telling me, you can buy things when you're out there, Hayley, so don't panic. So that is pretty much it for his swimming and for his toiletries. Feel pretty good and content about that. So final section then is sleeping section, and to be honest with you, the majority of this I can't pack just yet because Oliver still needs it, but just to give you an overview, so for sleeping I obviously need to pack pyjamas, vests, his white noise machine because I cannot sleep without that, like literally cannot sleep without that, so I need to remember to pack that, and a fitted sheet for the crib because I'm not sure if they provide one at the hotel. It's a lot easier if we just take our own, so I am going to take a couple of fitted sheets. And then one thing I have bought differently is the sleeping bag. Now I bought this sleeping bag from Home Bargains and it was £12. When I bought this is because it's a 1.5 tog and it's the cheapest one that I could find that looked pretty good quality. I cannot sleep without a sleeping bag, and the one we've got is going to be way too thick, way too heavy. That will just be comfortable enough for him to still be able to sleep but not be too warm during the night. So guys, that is pretty much everything that I need to share with you. I know there was quite a lot there, but as I said, this was a very in-depth pack with me, but anything like me, I really do hope this has alleviated some of your anxieties and given you some idea of what to take for your little one. As I said, I will pop everything in the description box below that I can, and I am going to put a list of every single thing that I am taking with me for little Oliver on my Instagram, so make sure you check that out too. The tick by tick list that you can just go through at your own leisure and hopefully give you some more ideas before with your little one. As always guys, if there is anything that I've missed or if there's any other hints and tips that you could share with me or for anybody else that is traveling with a toddler for the first time, please, please, please pop them down into the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. But as I said, hopefully this has helped alleviate some of that anxiety that you may have had when traveling with a toddler. Guys, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me on this pack with me. You can imagine the next vlog is going to be our holiday vlog. Oh my goodness me. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you catch us first ever family holiday to Crete, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.